Alrighty folks, welcome back to the Mavericks Dynasty. Today we're doing the offseason. We finished the year ranked 15th. Looking at the coaching carousel here, Ryan Day from Ohio State gets absolutely fired. Did they go 3-9? Holy crap, Levon Hilliard is the top candidate. I mean, I would never go to Ohio State because they're assholes, but I mean, who knows what Levon Hilliard would do. Alright, so taking a look at coach changes. Our defensive coordinator, he is staying. Got an extension. Interesting, Brian Ward. And our offensive coordinator, Earl Jefferson, finally he gets the hell out. But I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's bad, but we shall see. Oh no, okay, we got 13 upgrades for the offensive coordinator, so that's not too bad. And the saddest time of the year, players leaving. Hudson Henry. You think you are going to play 1 year and leave because you are going to be projected in the 7th round? Son, are you absolutely insane? You're projected round 7 and you want to leave? That is very dumb to see. We're going to have to offer him a lot to get him here. He's very high to persuade him, and he needs to stop being stupid. I mean, this guy could be a first-round pick, so we got to offer that. Yeah, you better stay. I mean, Hudson Henry, are you on massive amounts of drugs? Alright, so now that we got that taken care of, Hudson Henry staying. Marvin Clancy, we've got to take a look at here. Yeah, so here we got Marvin Clancy, the right guard. Wow, he was just very steady. He had 1 pancake in 2015. That was his lone one. He gave up 1 sack in 2014. So he really didn't do a lot that jumped off the stat sheet, but he was a really consistent guard. And he was, I think, our first or second recruit we ever got, and he really helps this team when we needed it bad. He finishes with, wow, a 93 acceleration, 81 overall, 81 pass, 87 run block. Very good. Don't know if he's going to be able to make it in the NFL, but I would love to see him get on practice squad or something. And that guy ran completely stupid. Jake is actually going to get a touchdown off of that. Great play by the young junior running back, Jake Marshall, the veteran. A guy got through, but he just took a really bad pursuit angle on that one. And Marvin Clancy, number 78 down there. I see that effort on the goal line. And Rouse sneaks through, runs over a guy, 13 yards for the fullback. And next up is Stephen Hills, the receiver. We didn't get him involved a ton. He was here for 3 years with 29 total catches, 482 yards, and 1 touchdown receiving. Only dropped 1 pass in 2013. That's actually pretty impressive. Yeah, so he had the most receptions in 2013 when we were still scrubs. Never really topped 200 yards. I would say for a number 5 or 6 receiver, he is very good. Him and his little square head. I enjoyed him being on the team, and he gets his degree. Yeah, so he ends with a 74 overall. Stephen Hills makes a nice play, juke that man out, almost 15 yards. Oh, can he make that throw? Oh my god, Stephen Hills, can he make a juke move? Oh my goodness, down to the 20-yard line, 53-yard reception for Stephen Hills, the senior. Honestly, I didn't see him have a lot of separation on that, but I figured maybe he would get out just at the tail end of that route. However, he got hit. Stephen Hills, the senior, his parents are also here, good to see. He's got some support, and I think we even allowed his dog into attendance. Alright, next up we got left tackle Jason Marshall, also with the team from the beginning. He started as a sophomore. He had 1 pancake in 2014, 3 in 2015. So the last year of his little tenure here, he did very good, got 4 pancakes total. Sacks given up, he gave up 2 his first year. And then we switched him to right tackle in 2014, which is why he let up 12 sacks that year, because if you are the right tackle on my team, you are going to be giving up a lot of sacks because I run to the right almost every play. It's a disease, it's sick, but it has to happen. And in 2015, he gave up 0 sacks, so that's always good to see him go out the right way. Finished with a 74 overall, really good pass block and decent run block, so we're definitely going to miss him. He got his little degree, and so he'll get his sports medicine degree. We'll say that's what he went to school for, and he's out of here. We're definitely going to miss him. Him and Jake, a little fantastic duo together. Oh my god, what the hell? Yeah, Fitzpatrick with a hell of a run there, 9 yards. This man
is on his last football game.
And Fitzpatrick is going to take it in. Next up is Kevin Handy. This dude never saw the field. Very short, 5'7", 167 pounds. One catch for 3 yards, and it was a touchdown? Wow, when was that? 2013. He only played in his first year when we just had no talent. I will have to go find that touchdown. That will be irritating. Nice. Beautiful play. Kevin Handy, I don't know what position he plays, tight end or receiver. And next up, Kenneth Bray. Very sad news. Kenneth Bray, he was a big dude, 6'3", finishes with an 84 overall, a 99 catch, and this man, his hands of glue. Yeah, his first year or so, I'd say he was mostly the master of the curl route. That's what we used him. He had 106 total catches, 2,100 yards, 13 touchdowns with a 66 long. This man was incredible. He had, a bunch of touchdowns for us. He got better every year. He had less receptions in 2015 than in 2014, but he made it up with the yardage with 30 yards a catch in 2015. So Kenneth Bray, we're definitely going to miss this young man. He was one of the key members of bringing this program up. So all we can do is give him a salute, and we'll miss him dearly. Oh my God, Kenneth Bray gets wide open off their best corner, number 24. He does drag me down. My goodness, Kenneth Bray. Oh my God, he got wide open over the top. Again, Kenneth Bray. This man is a monster today. 30-yard catch for the young man. Kenneth Bray is like the grizzled veteran of the receiving corps, and he just is having an incredible day for himself. Kenneth Bray gets that man off. Ooh, does he have it? Oh my God, Kenneth Bray with a spin move, and he's still going the big man down to the 8-yard line. Kenneth Bray, this might have been his godliest play yet. I think I hit him with a spin move, and I got to rewatch this one because this one is incredible. Throws off this corner here, get down, loser. And then right here with a weird spin move. It looks like he stepped out, but what a play by Kenneth. Kenneth Bray gets wide open on the streak, and Todd Towns on his last game. And Zach Thornton, a starter his first year or two. Last season he kind of took a role of our kind of fourth corner. 2015 he had 45 tackles, 1 TFL, 3 interceptions, 3 pass deflections. That was his best year. The next year he got 2 interceptions and 1 pass deflection, and then 2015 he got 1 pick, 2 pass deflections, so 6 interceptions total, 6 pass deflections total, 4 TFLs, 100 tackles. So Zach Thornton definitely will be missed. We were glad to have him on the team. He was good depth his last year, got in a bit and made some good plays, so very sad to see him go. So John Harvey just wrecking folks. Corner route, oh my God, Zachary Thornton, the senior, and he pitches it. And thank God Antonio Daniel jumped on it. That was my fault because I accidentally pressed the pitch button. But a good pick by Zachary Thornton. Whenever they do that motion, I can never remember. Nice.
Thornton, oh my goodness. Thornton. Let's go, Thornton.
Zach Thornton just made the play of his career. He's going to be showing that one to his mom after the game.
Oh my God.
Beautiful freaking play. This is why he came to this school. And Zach Thornton drops the interception. Clay Pitts here, a right tackle. I'd say he's mostly been a backup his career. He had 2 pancakes, although in his two seasons here, he got 2 pancakes. So and gave up 0 sacks. So he did his job while he was in. Mr. Robbie Crenshaw taking that leadership from Chad Ochocinco, wears the number to support him, and finishes with 93 catches, almost 1,900 yards, 13 touchdowns, and a long of 87. Incredible for Mr. Crenshaw. Did have some drop passes his first year, but got better after that. His 2014 season, he finished with 717. That was his best year yardage-wise. 99 catching at the end of his career. There's not much more you can say. You love to see it. Robbie Crenshaw, Kenneth Bray, definitely 2 staples of this team, and we're going to miss these young men. And I had to get it off to Crenshaw at the last second. Nice little move by Crenshaw. Oh my God, he breaks off the tackle and he gets a block down to the 15-yard line. Robert Crenshaw. All these years of training with Chad Ochocinco have finally paid off. He's wearing his number in homage to him, and oh my good throw. I didn't have time to scramble out, and whoa, what a move there. Nice block. I think it was 8. And Robbie Crenshaw gets wide open on the Hail Mary. These guys, New Mexico has just not come to play today. And Crenshaw wide open on that play. Beautiful touchdown. That puts us up by so much. And George Weaver here, he really did not play a lot. 3 catches total in 2015 for 28 yards, no touchdowns. So, I mean, he did 3 good plays for us. I think we put him in senior day, but he really did not see the field too much. But, you know, he got his degree and he's out of here. You know, we got to give him respect for that. And Mr. Weaver here, we've never seen this man on the field. George Weaver, a white dude. I know a white dude named George. And Ryan Richard, this man was like our number 3 corner, I believe, his first season. Finished with 40 tackles that year, 3 for a loss, 2 pass deflections. Got an interception in 2014. In 2015, he really didn't play because there was just so many guys that were better than him. But he did get 2 tackles, so he was still on special teams doing his best. Ryan Richards going to put us in position to try to get some points here before halftime.
Richard with the tackle there.
Yeah, saved it. He broke that tackle, and Richard just came in and demolished him. Gotta be honest, I do not know who this guy is. I don't know if he's related to Michael Mullins, our other linebacker. I doubt it, but 2013 he had 12 tackles, and 2014 he had 1. So, you know, he was out there doing some special teams work, I'd say. Didn't really see much of him, but we'll give him a salute just for being a Maverick. And last but not least, Ben Culver, 4th string running back pretty much his whole career. But in 2015, he got 25 carries, 104 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Very nice to see. 4 broken tackles. This man, he was a big dude. He wasn't fast by any means. He was pretty slow, but he did get a touchdown against Ohio State. So that's always something he can say. I scored on that Ohio State defense and had 5 total catches for 21 yards as well. Wow, his speed was only 75. My goodness, he's slow, but he does have a 94 XL. But yeah, Ben Culver, I was glad to get him involved senior day, and for a 4th-string running back, he had a hell of a career, I would say. And we give him a salute, and that's it for the players leaving here. And he does. Ben Culver's going to walk in. He doesn't even get touched. He's going to go give the ball to his mother. And this is great news for Ben Culver. I love seeing the 4th stringer get some shine. The O-line does it again. Ben Culver gets in another touchdown for the young man. This time he's going to give the ball to his younger brother in the stands next to his mom. They are both here. It's good to see, and his little cousin as well. So his family's here, and he's going berserk. Ben Culver, get in there, son. Yes, 4-yard touchdown by the 4th-string running back, Benji Culver. And I don't know how he teleported over there, but this man is our 4th-string running back, and he now has a credit for a touchdown run against Ohio State. And for transfer requests, we got a guy named Mike Anderson, a strong safety. He's from Louisville. He's a 61 overall. I gotta be honest, I don't see this guy doing much of anything. Let's look at his skills here. Yeah, 74 speed. My goodness. Mike Anderson, I'm gonna admit you, but we might have to just cut your ass. I don't see a ton of potential for this guy, so yeah, I gotta be honest, folks. We're doing the recruiting, the offseason recruiting. We got 15,000 points to put around. This guy's actually pretty good. John Robinson is 92 speed. I kind of like Mr. John Robinson here. He's the only guy I kind of have any interest in. I mean, Roddy Davis. I mean, he's already going to probably come. We'll just put like 100 on this guy. I mean, we don't really need him. Marcus Newell's not too bad. But John Robinson, we definitely should just put I think we should just put our rest of our points on this dude and try to take him over Nebraska. There's no one I really want. I think our recruiting class is pretty solid. Then we already got the guys we want besides Eric Sparks, who locked us out, so screw him. But I think we'll just go ahead and put all these points on John Robinson. So looking at the recruits, we got John Robinson. I put all my points on him. I expected to get him. We got Roddy Davis, the linebacker, we put points on, and Trevor Wheatley, as well as Josh Stevens, a 60 overall center. Not too concerned about him, but Eric Sparks, we will be playing Ohio State, and he's earned an ass kicking. And we signed a top 25 class. You'll love to see it, as well as the top class in our conference. Can't ask for much more. And Travis Thomas here. Position changes. He's an athlete. 92 speed. He's a very good catching, so he could be a receiver, but he's the guy who also has a 90-man coverage and 89 zone coverage. So this man is going to be a cornerback for us. There's no other way to look at it. We're just getting a ton of corners. Can he play safety? Wow, he can play safety too. As much as I hate to say it, I think Anthony Wright is also going to be a corner. Our safety position's locked up with Orji and Antonio Daniel, who are killing it, so I think corner's the best spot for him. And Tim Goss, interesting name, but he can't play defense, and his catching is a little rough for me, so I think his best spot will be running back because he's got a 95 speed and some decent moves. And I think Tim Harrell, I'm not sure, he could be a running back as well, but we are getting very crowded at running back. I'm trying to think, though, because Jake and Chance Fitzpatrick will be leaving after this season, which would leave J.J. Taylor, the other guy we just put, Tim Goss, I think, and Tim Harrell. Not a lot of Tims, but we do have a lot of corners, too, so I just don't want him to get buried. I think we'll go corner, though, because his hands are stone, so... And I think Mr. Greg Holden, his best overall is free safety, so I think we should go there. And John Harvey up to a 94, Trey Smith up to an 84. You'll love to see it at 92 speed. And his accuracy's up to an 85, throw power up to a 93, still a god, up to an 81. My goodness, J.J. Taylor goes up to an 80. Jake gets the smallest increase. He's up to a 79, even though he's been our starter. And Ryan Flowers, the freshman, we redshirted him. All of our running backs are really getting stud behavior, it looks like. Alvarez up to an 86, wow. And Arthur Gardner up to a 77, Adam Wayne up to a 75. Kaysen, this is the weird guy with the good speed but no acceleration. Hudson Henry, a 95 overall junior, got a +6. Tariq Anderson up to a 72. Xavier Robinson, 75, and Conley up to a 75. Claude Davis, 73, and Cleveland, 71. Kevin Lucas, 75 and 74 from both of our right guards. You'd love to see it. Right tackle, Antonio Hurd, his senior year, going to be an 84 overall, with Quentin Madison, our center, being with a 76 upgrade, and Sam Lewis, 76. The O-line is killing it, putting a lot of work in the weight room. Deshaun Hall up to an 83 as a junior. Ryan Christian up to a 74. McPherson up to an 82 to start his sophomore year. Dallas Morris a 72. And Jamarian James goes up to an 85. Lewis up to a 65. Duckett up to a 67. And Stephen Doty up to a 73. Stan Means, the left linebacker, up to a 76. Bill Cox and Carlos Atkins, who's our starter, up to a 70, but he's got that 90 speed, which you cannot underestimate. John Harley up to a 72. And Chip Hines, an 84. John Gray, 79. Thompson, 77. My God, our corners are gods. And Chip Hines is going to be a junior with a 93-man coverage. My goodness, this is incredible stuff here. Safety, Orgy's going to go up to a 92 as a junior. Wow. Antonio Daniel is going to be an 83 as a junior as well, 90 speed. Pierre Dodds up to a 78. And Daniel is just so damn good as a safety, 89-man coverage and 89 zone. And kicker TJ Scott will be an 86 overall. Zach Blunt up to a 77. I'm surprised Zach Blunt didn't transfer. He could probably be kicking somewhere. And Bozeman up to an 89 at punter. Who the hell is Tariq Joyce? And since we won the conference title and did really good, we're going to move to the SEC. We'll take on the weaker side because Alabama is still scary to me. But we will be facing a lot more tougher competition this year. So, yeah, that's that. Alright, so Redshirts, I did a ton of people. Joe Manning, again, he's a pocket passer. A little bit too rough around the edges for my liking. We'll hit him with that red shirt to start out. Redshirt, a ton of backs. J.J. Taylor, I think this year of development and sitting out will do him good, and he'll be able to start fresh his actual sophomore year next season. Tim Goss, one of the other guys, and Joe Campbell, just not going to get a lot of playing time, so I figured we'd do it. And receivers, John Robinson, I was kind of iffy on this one, but I feel like we got enough guys that are kind of in his range to do his job, and so we'll get him out for a year and let him develop, as well as Derek Hayes. Alston, he's just kind of a scrub, so I figure we need to do it. And another kind of guy, I think this is a transfer, Nate Newell. I don't even know this man. Stephen Doty, he's a good player, but I think if we can get him another year, we can boost him up into the 80s. Michael Mullins, kind of an odd decision, but we got a lot of guys that Mullins is pretty fast, but I think it might be good to keep him around for another year. Bill Cox, he's a backup, so I figure why not, even though he's a senior. And we have about 100,000 corners, so I figure we might as well just do the last 4 guys. We literally get like 10 or 11 corners, so I figured we get the last guys out and just let them all develop. Greg Holden, he's a guy we just got, a recruit. He's a JUCO. I think Pierre Dodd's going to back up both safety spots, so no need to have him kind of riding the bench all year. This might seem dumb, but TJ Scott, I'm putting the red shirt on him. And Zach Blunt, the man with the gloves and his awesome haircut, will be our kicker. He'd sat out all last year because Scott was kicking, but I want Zach Blunt here, and he's going to go out the right way. Alright, so checking out the depth chart, John Harvey and Trey Smith running that quarterback spot, you know it. And even though Fitzpatrick's better, biased because this is family, so Jake Marshall will be our starting running back again. Let him get his senior year the right way. He's an All-American. Fitzpatrick, we're definitely going to get him very involved because he is a beast and one of the heartbeats of this team. And Thomas Steggs will be number 3, and this Flowers guy will be 4. Fullback, I want Jason Rouse. He was our fullback his first 2 years, and I want him back. Wide receiver will be Keith Alvarez. Arthur Gardner, a beast. And then Adam Wayne at number 3. And Corey Caseman will be the next guy up. He's that weird guy with 95 speed, but no acceleration and no catching. And obviously Hudson Henry at tight end with Jenkins backing him up. Left tackle Anderson with Lewis backing everybody up in the backup spot. Robertson will be left guard. Center will be Quentin Madison again. I like him in that center spot. Kevin Lucas right guard, and right tackle will be Antonio Hurd. Deshaun Hall with Christian backing him up, you love to see it. Jamal McPherson as well as Ryan Christian. And the D tackle will be James, Lewis, and Duckett. Good little triplet there. Stan Means will be our left linebacker. He's a senior. He's not as fast as Dickerson, but it's not a huge margin, so I figure Stan Means is a senior. Let's get him out there. And Kenny Dickerson will be the starter his last season. Carlos Atkins again, he's a beast. And Matt Irvin backing him up. And then right linebacker will be John Harley with Dickerson backing him up as well. John Gray will be the starting corner with Chip Hines and Travis Thomas, the recruit we just got in. I don't like that number 44, so I'll have to change that. Then Anthony Wright as well. Jeremy Thompson, he was our nickel corner last season, the number 3. He's dropped all the way to number 5. I'm kind of sad about it because him and Chip Hines are like a kind of a, one's like the white chocolate and the other one's the dark chocolate, and they just combine for a great experience, but he's moving all the way down to 5. Don't know what we can do with him, but he's going to just have to deal with number 5, and hopefully he can still make some plays for us. Free safety will be Orgy with Pierre Dodd backing him up. Pierre Dodd's an original, and we redshirted him, so he's going to be senior. I put Jeremy Thompson at 3rd just in case. And then Antonio Daniel once again with Pierre Dodd, and Thompson will kind of back up both safety spots. Kicker Zach Blunt, obviously. Punter Darren Bozeman. And kick returner, we're going with Thomas Diggs. He's our 3rd running back. He's got that 96 speed, so I figured we got to get him out there. And then Alvarez and Adam Wayne. Ooh, right off the bat, look at that. Brian Bell. What is this young man? A wide receiver. He's got interest in us, and he's one of the top recruits in the country. Got to take a look at least. And yes, of course, we got to target all the fastest 40-time athletes. You got to do it. It's a ritual. Wow, this punter runs a 4.48. My goodness. Damn, a nice 92 speed. Really good coverage. Wow. Brian Williams. This could be the next John Harvey. A 93 speed, 90 excel, 86 throw power, 82 accuracy. Brian Williams, what are you? Oh, you're kind of a weirdo. Wow, this dude's a really good receiver. Chris Fletcher, 94 speed, 92 XL, 80 catching, 84 spec catch. Wow, he would be really nice to have. Wow, Alan Baker's pretty good. 94 speed, 92 XL, really good coverage, 84 and 84. Can't ask for much more than that. Brian Bell, that's a guy I really like. A 90 speed, 88 XL. I can't even speak. I'm just in all of his stats here. Really good catching, so... Alright, so we got the schedule set up. It's an A+ schedule. This is going to be the toughest slate of games the Mavericks have had to face so far. I got Marshall on the schedule, luckily, because that's my favorite team, so we'll play them. And Ohio State, they got Eric Sparks, that corner, athlete, fast dude. I want to destroy his life, essentially, if we could. Then a lot of conference games, a lot of ranked teams. Ole Miss, we got Florida, we got Tennessee, Georgia, Vandy. So this is going to be a pretty rough schedule, but I'm excited to see how we come out and attack it. And preseason All-Americans. Jonathan Harvey's already up there for the best pretty much quarterback in the country. Don't know if we'll be able to get it done because I like to run the ball and balance it out. Jamirian James is up there. Carlos Atkins up there, no doubt. Orji and both of our safeties up there. And second team, Jake is actually on the All-American second team preseason projection. I think it could happen. Deshaun Hall up there as well. And all SEC first team, John Harvey and Jake Marshall, Deshaun Hall, Jamirian James, Atkins, Gray, Hines, Orji, Daniel, everybody from the Mavericks. And second team, Hudson Henry, I figured he'd be higher. Stephen Doty. And on the Heisman watch, that Barlow guy, I think he won it last season, is number 1. John Harvey's number 2. Unfortunately, I kind of ruin his chances when we run the ball a lot, but maybe we can get it done. Yeah, so first up for next episode is going to be Mississippi State. They got an A+ offense. That's scary. Kirk Herbstreit rocking with us, even though we are probably the more underrated team and underskilled, I would say. But you love to see Kirk Herbstreit making the right decision. We're going to come out, try to start the season off the right way with an SEC game. And that will do it for this episode. Peace out.